Yo, 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 what is going on, COD Familia? It is your boy BN, aka Mr. Kingdom Builder, and today we are going to be giving you a TLDR highlighted version of the recent update video that the CoD team put out yesterday in regards to home kingdoms, migration, KVK seasons, etc. So if you want the Cliff Notes version, shortened, too long didn't read, that's what this is going to be. As always, if you enjoy the content, make sure you because it helps us out a lot. So starting at the top, Season 1, as we know, is your home kingdom, and that's defined by your server number on your profile. So by the time your KVK or season ends or comes near to an end, that's the kingdom you're going to be going back to along with anyone else that has your same server number. Season 2 and beyond, home kingdom realms will come near the end of the season. Players can go to and from the home realm, kingdom, or your server, and KVK division, so you can go back and forth. It's free to go to KVK, but it costs a territory relocation item to return to your home kingdom or realm. You can stay in the home realm kingdom throughout the entire KVK if you wish and never go back. Resurgence feature removed. Again, no more resurgence, kind of, again, obsolete at this point. Players will be randomly placed in the home kingdom starting zone for KVK. No more selecting which zone 1 or starting zone you're going to go to. But we just don't know how home kingdom starting zones are going to be selected or determined. That's yet to be known. Safe/true zones are removed. KVK season duration is 50 days. Brand new season progression system is coming, but we don't have any information on it yet. Alliances can only be created in the home kingdom or realm. You can no longer create an alliance in KVK, and maybe that applies for deleting as well. Alliances going into KVK will retain members, technologies, and behemoth buffs that you have captured in your home kingdom or home realm. Now, the tech thing is interesting because as we've known it for now, tech has always been reset. So the fact that you get to keep tech now almost makes you wonder, like, okay, are they just going to let that ride for a minute? Or are they going to come out with something else that you can work on as an alliance in KVK? I, for one, will say this. I was okay with the tech being reset. I didn't really mind that. However, am I also okay with the tech being researched and then you just kind of have it forever? Yeah, I'm okay with that too. Capturing behemoths in KVK will no longer give increased member capacity. And that's because the member capacity will be coming from the behemoths in your home kingdom/realm. Alliance Warband. Up to 4 alliances where all players can support each other. That's 4 max. And this is how you can do that. You can support each other by passing through passes. You can rally and garrison together. That would also apply for passes. That applies for players, I would imagine, as well. Build, upgrade, and destroy structures. Even though they didn't say destroy, I'm assuming destroy because they said build and upgrade, so why would you not be able to destroy as well? And you can do that on any alliance's territory that's attacking another alliance, even if it's not your own. Because, again, they didn't say you couldn't do that, so that's the assumption there. Will kind of defeat the purpose of the Warband system, I feel like, with everything they said if you couldn't do that. Just my thoughts. Relocate to each other's cities. Now, I hope this isn't like a buddy-type system like Heavyweights, where you can actually just teleport to anyone's territory within your warband or /union, because that's what it is, upgraded union system. Instead, or if it's you can only teleport to someone's city where you have to be right next to their city, right? So I'm hoping it's a little more free flowing than that. Sharing behemoth occupation rewards and buffs. Now, I think this is pretty big because this has a lot more implications than I think some may believe or may feel, is that on one end, if you're someone who does territory for your alliance, you now have the opportunity to have a more optimum build path going from pass to pass, zone to zone. And that's because now it's not dependent necessarily on you needing to build out to multiple behemoths. Instead, because now you have your team of 4 alliances, you can build out to each of these, therefore having less overall territory that you need to overextend by, meaning you can keep the territory costs lower and the build time lower as well for future zones. That can have huge implications just in one area. And then last one is friendly fire, right? So you cannot attack each other. I think that's a W. Resets. Heroes will still go to level 30. Tactic manual, CP items, elixir, and merits. Those are the only things that are going to be reset season to season. Task system with personal, warband, and kingdom for tasks. And we showed that off in the video that we did yesterday. That gives a full explanation and deep dive. If you're interested, you can watch that. But basically, you're going to have tasks that you can complete as an individual. Tasks you can complete with the up to 4 alliances in your warband. And then also kingdom or realm rewards that you'll be able to do season to season. So basically just more rewards. No one can be mad at that. Alliance skills. These are gained by donating to them, which is very similar to ROK. Fully loaded increases gather speed and additional RSS when you finish that you'll get. Buildings, and we don't know what the end for that because we couldn't see it, but this could be maybe build and destroy speeds increased. Storm Vanguard, maybe this is like increased damage dealt in PvP or something else like that. Again, I'd have to go back to Rock and see like what the comparison would be if they even have that. Vitality boost, we know this increases stamina. I had to like do this a couple times to like click it right at the exact second or half second that it came up on the video. So praise me. Fog of War. I don't know. I just took a guess at this, possibly clearing fog in a new season faster. I don't know. This is like the best guess, but we know some seasons don't have fog, so I'm sure someone else will come up with a better guess there. Lair teleportation. The ability to TP to lairs using portals and deploy troops right at the lair, which again saves you all that logistic and transportation times. King system. Titles. We know there's going to be positive and negative titles, but they did not show us exactly what those are going to be. Gifts. You get 1 legendary, 2 epic, 5 elite, 10 advanced. Skills. Gem exchange. This is I'm interested to like see exactly how this works, but basically the summed up version is that you exchange your taxes, which I don't know if that's like taxes for how it normally works as king when you're in Rock, or if it's going to be something different because they also had a currency amount that they showed. I think this skill cost 1,500 of that. For gems 3 times per day. So I wonder if that means that the king can get up to 1,200 gems per day from using this skill, or does that mean everyone can get it? So it's just, again, I felt like there wasn't too much specifics there, but maybe someone knows more than me. Just let us know. Please explain that. Banishment. This relocates a player's city to a random post in the starting region they selected at the start of the kingdom. If they have a shield activated, if no shield, they take increased damage for 30 minutes. Now, I'm assuming this is for KVK because of how it read. It also said you cannot use this for anyone in your home realm. So if you can't use it for anyone in your home realm, you can only use it for people outside of your home realm. To me, that indicates KVK. And then there's Exile, this is for your home realm or home kingdom. Relocates a lord to a random location in Nivola or to Darlin if Nivola is full. And then there's another skill called Intensive Gathering, which I can only imagine is probably an increased gathering speed, but we couldn't see the details on because it wasn't shown. Migration. Ability to manage migration, meaning to set the power limits for the threshold. That's going to be coming in the second update in mid-June, which is 1.0.26. Then there's going to be King's Mail, which is probably just the ability to send mails out to everyone in the kingdom. High King Records. That's probably just who's taken over High King. Anytime it changes, it's probably just going to have some kind of library archiving record. Chronicles. I wonder if this is like how many KVKs you've been in. Maybe did you win, did you lose, or did you capture Dragon or not? Like something maybe along the lines of that, or maybe it's like Monument or Augerstone. I'm not sure. Maybe something related-ish there. And then Special Award, but we don't know what that is. Alliances. Returning to Home Kingdom. Your tech, gifts, and resources will remain. So that's your gift level, your tech level, and your storage capacity for resources. Buildings, territory, structure, occupation are deleted or reset. So you're going to have to rebuild territory. And the big implementation here is that it's a good chance, from what I think, is that you're gonna, because remember, if all your territory is reset, you have to start back with the CF, and your core fort can only be built in the home kingdom, obviously it can only be built in Zone 1. So what I mentioned in the video yesterday was that you probably would have to build it again if you're looking to like optimize pace and how fast you can get to the final zone, etc. Right, you probably would build your center fort right near a level 1 pass, and then you're just beelining it directly to Home Kingdom. So for those of you that are wondering how am I going to do that, just go and look at a Home Kingdom map, and you can kind of figure out what pass you want to start from and what your build path is going to be. And then we have players in an alliance during the end of KVK where the alliance leader is in a different Home Kingdom, meaning they have a different server number than you. You will be removed from that alliance, and then you will again return to your Home Kingdom or server. End of season update. Migration preview shows servers available. So this is how it's going to work. These are the phases. Shows servers available for migration. And then there's migration divisions. Can migrate to kingdoms and other divisions. Unlimited migrations, but each cost gems. And this is, I think, the one-time thing they said this is going to be. We'll touch on that in a moment. Season rewards based on merits, dead units, darkly defeated, and alliance building participation. So they're kind of giving you some more details here. I love the fact that they're telling you exactly what it is. Next would be nice if maybe they gave you a percentage factor, but I know that might be hard to ask because that's really for a lot more specific data. Season countdown, data migration, and then can move to home realm. Home realms, behemoth and passes are set to open status, so they can basically be captured immediately. Players can build alliance territory, attack, and capture behemoth. Augerstone is completed and fog is cleared. Migration. Cross-server migration for 1.026 is scheduled for mid-June. Now, again, it's probably going to be same season cross-server migration, to be clear, because that's what they've stated thus far, unless they say otherwise. King can set the power limit for the kingdom. We know that's coming as well. Each realm has a max quota for how many can migrate in. That's basically the way it is now, depending on your activity status for the server or / kingdom, but we'll see if that changes. Special migration, quota limited, and king must approve, no subject to power or quota limitation, i.e. this is kind of an Imperium thing to me, so I wonder if this is going to be something every kingdom will be allotted, or maybe only full status kingdoms will be allotted. And then migration permits, again, power based on power. Power tiers are unconfirmed. They haven't said that. The only thing they've stated is that 5 million power and below will cost 1 permit. Oh, I probably should say that. I think that's and below. Can get 3 permits per month from the Alliance store, aside from what you can get from bundles. And then here's the Q&A portion. Are there any adjustments made to Alliance capacity? No. The Alliance cap is determined by base Alliance cap, tech cap, home realm behemoth cap, and home realm building cap, and the new season building cap. So potentially what that means is maybe each season will have an increased building cap, and then it'll maybe plateau season 3 or something else. We also confirmed the max amount of players in your Alliance will be 200. It will never be able to exceed that. Unless they change that in the future. Can we access home realm and season leaderboards at the same time? This was a question I had and had been asking for a while. They say no, you can only see leaderboards in their respective areas, which means you can only access home kingdom leaderboards in the home realm, and you can only access KVK leaderboards in the division seasons. Will the kingdom capacity continue to change over time? As the season progresses, capacity will increase, though we'll have a hard cap eventually, is the way they made it seem. So possibly throughout the first couple seasons, your kingdom capacity will increase, and then it'll kind of plateau at a certain point. Can home realms skip KVK seasons? No, but you can choose whether they go to KVK, whether the players go to KVK or stay in the home realm. They also dropped a little chestnut saying future seasons will have the ability to not sign up for KVKs. Will home realm first season be 50 days? No, they said it won't. 50 days is really only for KVK. The average is probably still going to be around 75, give or take, but the average time to defeat Flame Dragon, they confirmed, is 55 days. Will there be negative and positive titles in the realm? Yes. They're going to be covering that in details in the patch notes video, which I imagine will probably be coming soon, maybe a week, give or take, because they're probably anticipating for mid-May, especially if they're going to plan for mid-June on the next release. I would imagine mid-May, if not sooner, is when we're going to get the update to drop if they at least want a month in between time. What is the division migration cost? One-time event in division migration where you can migrate to kingdoms and other divisions within the same season, most likely. This is going to cost 5,000 gems, they confirmed. And they said this before as well. Now, we don't know if this is going to remain, or what we probably think is going to happen is that they're going to allow this one-time division migration, and then once the new migration system drops, they're going to transition to that, which is going to then cost migration permits and not gems anymore. With the season reset, can we keep CP items bottoms? No, they said they're going to be scrapped and reset, but as always, you can give suggestions on the Discord, or I think they said leave comments on the video. So that's it. This is my short TLDR. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I was able to keep it under 15 minutes, so that was my hope. Let me know if you guys like these TLDRs and if you want me to do more of these in the future. I know I've done them a couple times before, but not really as of late. I just figured there was a lot to really talk about in the video, so let me know what you guys think in the comments down below on anything we covered. And yeah, that's going to do it for me. As always, until next time, I'll catch y'all later.